This man spent an entire month searching for one woman, because after meeting her once, he couldn't get her out of his head. And tonight, after tearing apart half the city trying to find her, he finally sees her again, standing on a yacht completely cornered by the man who almost destroyed her life. But what nobody realizes yet is that this single moment is about to change everything. The chapter opens with burning cars scattered across the street while smoke fills the night sky. And right in the middle of the chaos stands Nick Caponelli, completely calm. That alone tells you how terrifying this man really is. A few moments later, Leo arrives with information about the people responsible for the recent attacks. Apparently, they finally caught them, but there's a problem. The men they captured were just disposable pawns, meaning the real mastermind is still hiding somewhere in the city. Then Leo mentions something suspicious. A rich playboy named Kyle Archer has been throwing massive yacht parties every night. The second Nick hears that, he immediately decides they're going, almost like instinct is pulling him there. And honestly, he has no idea how right he is. Before they leave, Leo starts roasting Nick. Apparently, this man has spent an entire month obsessively searching for a woman named Juliet. Nick has literally been looking through photos of almost every woman in New York trying to find her. At this point, Leo genuinely thinks he's losing his mind, but Nick suddenly gets serious. He says this isn't curiosity anymore, and the way he says it. Yeah, this man is absolutely gone. Then the chapter cuts to the girl he's been searching for. Ava has been locked inside her family mansion for over a month. Not because she committed a crime. Not because she hurt someone, but because she disappeared for one night. That's how terrifying her family is. We see Ava quietly studying alone, while remembering how desperately she begged her father to let her out. She apologized, cried, promised to behave, nothing worked, and then we learn something even worse. The last time she disappointed her father, she was locked away for 6 months, because rumors spread through New York claiming the youngest daughter of the Moretti family was addicted to drugs. One scandal nearly destroyed the family reputation. And ever since then, Ava has basically been treated like a prisoner. But right when the chapter starts feeling depressing, Bella arrives, and this girl is pure chaos. Bella immediately drags Ava out of her misery, and convinces her to sneak out for the night. Ava obviously refuses at first. Honestly, she looks terrified just thinking about leaving the mansion again. Because the last time she disobeyed her family, they locked her away for months, but Bella keeps pushing until Ava finally gives in. And then Bella reveals where they're going. A yacht party. The exact same place Nick is heading to. But before that can even happen, someone from Ava's past suddenly appears and turns the entire night into a nightmare. The yacht is packed with rich elites, flashing lights, expensive drinks, and shady people everywhere. Bella is having the time of her life. Meanwhile, Ava looks like she regrets every decision she's made tonight. Then suddenly, someone steps in front of her, Jimmy, her ex-boyfriend. And the second Ava sees him, her entire expression changes. You can instantly tell this guy traumatized her. Jimmy starts mocking her immediately. He brings up her addiction. Mocks the way she used to beg for drugs, then this psychopath actually offers her another hit. Like he wants to drag her right back into the nightmare she escaped from. And honestly, this scene was hard to watch. Because for a moment, Ava almost breaks. But Jimmy doesn't stop. Instead, he grabs her, and that's when someone crushes his wrist from behind. Right after stepping onto the yacht, Nick suddenly notices someone in the crowd. Ava. For a moment, he just stares at her, almost like he can't believe she's real. But before he can even approach her, he notices Jimmy grabbing her arm, and instantly, Nick starts walking toward them. Meanwhile, Jimmy keeps talking, completely unaware of who's approaching him. Ava tries pulling away again, but Jimmy grabs her even harder, and then a hand suddenly crushes his wrist. Jimmy turns around and immediately freezes, because standing behind him is Nick. And then Nick says, "That's no way to treat a lady." But something tells me Nick finally finding Ava isn't the beginning of a love story. It's the beginning of absolute chaos.